Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to do another Python assignment. You can see that over here on the right hand side I have the code already typed out, but over here on the left hand side I have the instructions and where I'm going to retype the code and walk you through everything that I'm doing. Alright, the instructions say to create a program that reports the color of a roulette wheel pocket when provided the number. Roulette wheels have the numbers 0 to 36, where 0 is green and all the rest follow these rules. Pockets 1 through 10, odd numbers are red and even numbers are black. Pockets 11 through 18, odd numbers are black and even numbers are red. Pockets 19 through 28, odd numbers are red and even numbers are black. And pockets 29 through 36, odd numbers are black and even numbers are red. The program should display an error message if the number given is invalid. Alright, now getting started, the first thing we want to do is just write a quick print statement telling the user what this program is going to do. Again, I'm going to use the 3 quotation marks so that I can split this within the print statement on multiple lines. So I'm going to say this program will ask you to pick a number and will print the color of a roulette wheel. And the 3 quotes. Right, next thing we want to do is tell them that they will have to pick a number. You will need to pick a number 0 through 36 to have a color reported. Alright, now here we're going to create the variable number. We're going to say number equals int, because we want the input to be converted to an integer rather being seen as a string. So we want it to be a number that we can compare to numbers. Alright, so we are going to say int input and please pick a number 0 to 36. And we're going to put a space at the end to give the user space to enter their input. Oh, and then we got to close the parentheses. That's why I indented. Alright, now I'm going to create a variable called even odd, or I'll call it even or odd, because this will determine if the number is even or odd. To do that, we need to use this remainder operator, which is like the percent sign, and it'll give us the remainder, which will either be 1 if the number is odd, or 0 if the number is even, once we divide it by 2. Alright, now what we want to do is we need to write an if statement in order to compare the number. If number equals 0, print green. Now this one's easy because if the number is 0, then it prints green. Otherwise, we need to figure out what range the number is in, and then the remainder to see what color it would print, if it's even or odd. Now what we want to say is if number is less than or equal to 1, and number is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 10, then we're going to do another if statement within this one, and we're going to say if even or odd equals 1, print red. Else, meaning if even or odd does not equal 1, then we're going to say print black. Now this is going to take care of all of the numbers between 1 and 10, with 1 and 10 included, and all of the odd numbers will print red and all of the even ones will print black. And they're not going to print out the color, they'll just print out like this statement here. So it'll print red and print black. All right, now we're gonna do another one. If number is greater than or equal to 11 and number is less than or equal to 18, then we're going to do another if statement. If even or odd equals 1, print black. Oops, black. And then else, we want to print red. Right, and this is going to take care of all of the numbers between 11 and 18 included. So now we want to say if number is greater than or equal to 19 and number is, or number is less than or equal to 28, then we want to do another if statement again. If even or odd equals 1, print red. Else, we want to print black. This is the last one that we're going to do within the range, and then the next one we're going to do is to cover any numbers that may fall outside of this range that the user could enter. So if number is greater than or equal to 29 and number is less than or equal to 36, we want to say if even or odd equals 1, print black. Else print red. All right, now that covers all of the numbers within the range, and that'll print the corresponding color to each one. Now what we want to do is write one final if statement that will account for any of the numbers that could be entered that are outside of the given range. Because it says the program should display an error message if the number given is invalid. So here we're going to deal with the invalid numbers. So if number is less than 0, or, notice we're not using an and because it can't be less than 0 and greater than 36. It has to be or. So then or number is greater than 36. Want to print just a little simple, an error has occurred. Alright, and that's it for this program. Everything we did looks pretty good. You can go back in and add some comments if you feel necessary. You can see I have a lot on the right, but I'm not going to add them into this one on the left because I don't really think we need them. So I'll show you how it runs. Right, little intro. If this was wider, there we go. And little intro, and then it says to pick a number. Please pick a number 0 to 36. Gonna go with 14. Prints red. And I want to run it again and show you what happens if I pick a number outside of the range. We will go with 39, and error has occurred. Alright, that's it for this program, and that's the rest of the video. I hope you enjoyed.